In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. But then there was fire. But then there was fire.
Yo, long before light, before death and life, before growth and decay, before day and night, there were dragons made of stone who did make a home from the great cracks of the world we see today. Anyway, in existence of one hue where nothing really happens, perpetual non-existence, no joy, no sadness, no fear, no madness. It's difficult to say whether or not anything even really happens. If emotions are a reflection on life and life doesn't exist, it's hard for one to say how to feel about this. But the dragons had roamed this home when they had second thought in the nature of their scales as giant moving rocks. Tick-tocks on the clock meant nothing to their time, for stones never feared the reaper of time. But little did they know, their clock was counting down for a change in nature's state even with life not around. Tick-tock, bang from the mire, came into existence this thing called fire. The flames erupted with the spark of life, and with that came death, dark, color, and light. And out from the flames came beings of human form. These things called pygmies rose from the earth's moors, and from these hordes we get gods, witches, humans, and lords. Specifically four lords who took the flame for themselves with exuberant dreams of power and wealth. Gods born to yearn for global supremacy. Gwynneil, the witch Izalith, and a pygmy. These incandescent bounties of wealth gifted to them play judge into self. Danita goes death, the witch got life. To the pygmy goes the dark soul, and Gwyn got light.
But then there was fire. But then there was fire.
Yo, long before light, before death and life, before growth and decay, before day and night, there were dragons made of stone who did make a home from the great cracks of the world we see today. Anyway, in existence of one hue where nothing really happens, perpetual non-existence, no joy, no sadness, no fear, no madness. It's difficult to say whether or not anything even really happens. First there's Nito, the first of the dead. Whether that means the first to die or the dead's lord instead, either way he's a bringer of ill health, exhausting miasma, disease, and death. Next the witch Izalith received the soul of life, pyromancy in its infancy, birthing him her strife. She and all disciples of the flame, trying to master all the knowledge they obtained. Then Lord Gwyn, Lord of Cinder, unhindered by the darkness surrounding the world, was his box of tinder. In the match that he was compelled to ignite the surrounding earth with his very powerful soul of light. Backed up by his knights, his power was refined, stronger than the other three lords combined. A true king of gods, to lead us right, and finally the furtive pygmy so easily forgotten. Long before light, before death and life, before growth and decay, before day and night, there were dragons made of stone who did make a home from the great cracks of the world we see today. Anyway, in existence of one hue where nothing really happens, perpetual non-existence, no joy, no sadness, no fear, no madness. It's difficult to say whether or not anything even really happens. Last but not least, we have the dragon Seath, born with those scales and bound by a mortal leash. He was reaching in vain to scratch mortality's itch.
How's it feel, Seath, to be a bitch?
In the vein of his jealousy and disdain, he reached out to Gwyn, Nito, and the witch, which led the lords to learning that lightning was the one true weakness of the dragons they were fighting. Now the lords, aided by Seath's betrayal, literally had the stone dragons by the tail. It seems that the lords have finally prevailed. What's this? The flame is growing dimmer, so as once before change was the name of the game, the world changes again to remain the same in an attempt to reinstate its earth mundane on these thoughts. Like the flame we must simmer, for the lines between life and death have blurred, and it seems that the once dead have now returned to chase the purpose for which they've yearned. It's on this note that I enter.